I think everyone needs to know this, just because like it's very essential to like your own personal journey. If you follow astrology at all, if you follow the elements at all, just know that not everyone is born with all 4 elements in their chart. So when they are, you probably need to, think twice before doing anything. And here's what I mean. If someone has all the elements in their chart, it usually means that they understand all the elements and how they work together and how they can be somehow transformed, manipulated in any kind of way. Having knowledge of that and knowing what to do with it are 2 different things. So you really have to be in a place of like being a vessel in order to fully understand what being all 4 elements actually mean. And then on top of that, all 4 elements is just a beginning of more that goes into who you are as a spiritual being. There are more elements on earth than 4. But if you're just talking about regular astrology, people who have all 4 elements, think twice. People who have 1 element that dominates primarily, also think twice. Because usually if someone has mostly of 1 element, it could be overwhelming if you're not prepared for that. Like for example, if you are mostly air and then you encounter someone who's mostly water, you are most likely going to make some type of hurricane. Now, it can be a good hurricane or it can be a devastating one. Who knows? We're talking about things in the spirit. So, just take the information for, what it is. I'm not going to say exactly what else would happen if you were to, like, challenge one of these people and they happen to be an ascended master of some kind in the spirit. It just gets a little messy. It gets a little challenging, not for the person that you are challenging, but for you who's challenging the person. That's just the way I've always kind of experienced it. So if you were an astrologer, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my knowledge of what I've studied so far, being all 4 elements or being all of 1 element